Hi, and welcome to E&E Talks, exploring the world of careers. Today we are joined by Helen! What is your job?
Hi Diego, my job is Market Analyst. I look at the global wood pellet market.
What do you use wood pellets for?
The wood pellets are used to burn. You burn wood pellets to make heat, and then from heat you can either heat your house or you can convert that into electricity, which can then power your lights, your computers, your television.
But you burn stuff. That's your job, to burn stuff.
Well, that's the power station's job, isn't it? My job is to see where we can buy it from. So my job is to look at the global supply, which means the whole world. So we're looking at the whole world to see who makes wood pellets and who wants to use wood pellets.
How do you find out what the world is doing? You look at the shops and a board that has the full world.
So we buy like a magazine that people give information, and then we buy that information. But also I do a lot of research, and that's when I use Google, I use the internet, and I put in company names that I know actually produce wood pellets, and they might give some information about what's happening to them. We actually buy wood pellets as where there's forests. So if you think where there might be lots of trees growing, it has to be a country where there's a lot of land and there's lots of trees that people want to cut down. When they finish chopping down the trees, they need to make them into planks. And then it's what's left over that can't be used for anything else that is made into wood pellets, so little tiny little cylinders of wood.
Are they ants? Do they move?
No, they don't move, only if you shake them. They cut down the trees to make furniture, make doors, make window frames.
Sofas?
Well, sometimes yes, inside a sofa. So paper comes from wood, you get a lot of pulp, it's called wood pulp. Toilet paper, that comes from trees as well.
Did you always want to be that?
I never knew what I wanted to be, and I just did what I really enjoyed at school, and that was maths, science, and I liked geography. I went to university and just carried on doing what I really liked, and then it just so happened I ended up working in the power industry, working at places that make electricity. You like geography?
I do.
And the maths?
I do handwriting. Have you had any other jobs?
It's a plant performance engineer.
Does that mean you make plants?
No, but it's a good question. It's just the way people call lots of equipment where it's all joined together. They call it a plant. It's just a name. You could call it a factory. You might understand more with it being called a factory.
What type of person would enjoy your job?
Okay. I think somebody who's really inquisitive, nosy, wants to know what's happening, because you spend a lot of time researching, sort of looking on the internet and trying to find details of the information you're trying to find. So somebody who's inquisitive, it's like a treasure hunt, trying to find little bits of information, and then once you've found the treasure, then it's like a jigsaw, putting all those pieces together to make a picture.
Me and Diego like doing treasure hunts when our mum makes them for us. Your favourite day out there?
Well, I think it was quite a few years ago, but we'd been working on a big project, and was very complicated, and I've managed to do a report and make it easy for everybody to read and bring all the information together. So a bit like what I was saying before, having lots of jigsaw pieces and put them all together to make a picture that everybody could understand. The director came back to me and said it was a really good job. He actually wrote me a letter by hand and gave it to me rather than electronic email. He actually wrote it to me and gave me a letter to say how much he appreciated the job I'd done.
He never writes on a piece of paper.
People don't usually write on pieces of paper very much now. But most people at work, they use a computer and type on a computer and send their messages by computer.
What was your worst day at work?
Well, that was fairly recent. And that was the day when we found out that the company we worked for was closing down, which was really sad because I knew I wouldn't be able to see the people that I got really friendly with every day. But now we've all managed to get new jobs because we've all got good careers that we could actually move into new places and make lots of new friends, but still keep in touch with our old friends.
You were upset?
I cried. I did, I really cried. Spent the morning crying and hugging everybody because we were all so sad.
What do you like to do outside of work?
Well, I really enjoy cycling, and I like to cycle either on the road, or I also like cycling off-road, which is generally cycling through woodlands, through forests.
I go on my bike basically every day.
But yes, I like cycling, and we like cycling as a family. And when the boys were young, they used to come with us. How old are my children? Well, they're young men now. So Cameron is 20, nearly 24, and Will is no longer a teenager, he's just turned 20.
The one that's 24 is the oldest.
He is the
24
oldest.
is so old. What pets do you have?
So we've got a dog and a cat and a chicken. Well, we used to get eggs from the chickens, but she's quite old now, so she doesn't really lay any eggs anymore. So we just feed her and look after her and talk to her.
That's right.
Yeah. Hello, chicken. How are you today?